guys, my name is Ray John, and some of you all may know what I'm majoring, and some of you all may not know what I'm majoring, but I'm still going to let you know. One thing that I'm majoring in is becoming a veterinarian meaning taking care of animals. And last week when we had to do a speech about, some of the things that we will face in your field, some of the things that I found out that I would face when I become a veterinarian are where a lot of animals are being abandoned, left out in the street for dead. They have no place to go, no place to stay. And 9 out of 10, a lot of them are being sent to the veterinarians or the animal shelters or the animal hospitals where they're being over capacity with a lot of animals because these animals don't have no place to go. So they're over capacity. And today, some of the other solutions that I find that I will face when I become a veterinarian are there are a lot of animals out there that are being abused, that are being neglected, being abandoned, and are not being treated right as humans. So I asked myself, if I became a veterinarian, what would be some of the things that some of the questions I came up with. First question was, why are these animals being abused like this? What are reasons, what are the reasons why people are doing this? And another thing would be, what are some of the things that they're trying to do to stop this, and are these solutions working? So, when I read an article on a website, it said that for animal abuse, it mentions that neglect and abandonment are the most common forms of companion in the United States, meaning this has been going on for years and years and years, and there's no stop to it. So I asked myself, what are the different types of animal abuse? Like what type of animal abuse is going on in today's world? And one solution of animal abuse is active cruelty, such as dehydration, meaning they're not giving them enough water, enough fluid for them to stay hydrated. Also, starvation, meaning that they're not feeding them properly, they're making them starve, they're probably not eating for days, and they're just starving. And say, okay, that's horrible. So, what is another type of abuse? And another type of abuse is passive cruelty, meaning abuse with malicious intent. So that means that they're kind of, a psychopath, as they put it, and they're just doing this out of anger, and like they they're out of control. So I asked myself, what are some of the things that we can do to stop this process from going on and on, is repeating itself? And some of the things that I read about and some of the solutions that I came up with was, you know, making a class towards the younger kids to show them how to treat animals, so they won't have that same, they won't repeat those same steps as the adults did, because the kids are the future. So we have to be a representation towards them. Also, I said that maybe we can educate ourselves, ask ourselves sometimes, are we treating our animals right? Is this the proper way to treat it? Because you don't want to be, you might be thinking you're treating your animal right, but you're really not. And another thing that I read on a website where a lot of people are, if they're getting these animals, they could just start, checking up on them any time of the day, making sure they're being treated properly and they're not being harmed. So I hope you guys enjoyed my speech, and I hope you learned a lot. I hope I get to learn a lot from you all speeches, and I hope you have a good semester.